The following content is an update and technical analysis on Agora Incorporation, a company of the technology sector in software application here off the daily interval. Well, we had some headlines develop right across the board in Alpine Global Management recently reporting and acquiring a new stake in Agora during the fourth quarter, stated in their latest filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. And it is worth noting that we had previously highlighted the stock prior to its breakout on the 11th of 2023, trading spot price $3.09. And our confidence was based on a combination of bullish sentiment observed across various time interval realms and the rhythmic price action and pattern that aligned perfectly here. Whereas you have this clean divergent low, positive and or bullish divergences really constructed and established amongst all three technical momentum indicators with confirmed crossovers on the oscillator and MACD and gunning for their zero lines there. And as I had mentioned, the 315 price resistance as strong, major resistance on a scale of probably an 8 out of 10. So you wanted to see a nice clean pop up above. And here's the update. Whereas we ended up rallying, had a nice clean straight line up rally right into that 352 price resistance. And especially if you're an active indoor day trader, you could have gained a nice clean day trade short setup right off that 352 price support. And the entire trade thus far is good for 14.12% in gains there. As far as the short trade setup, right into that resistance, coinciding with that 200-day moving average, call it a dual line of support, which increased the odds for at least a back test, rejection, reaction. Call it about a 5% move to the downside there. Bull traders, long traders, they need to really defend that 315 price resistance. It's a nice, clean, objective long trade entry if and when we even get there. That's a 6.3% move down. If we end up sort of having a quick fake out move where we puncture the 315 price resistance, it would be an objective long trade entry and a risk reward ratio to the upside, geared to the upside there off that primary reactionary high trend line, off the February reactionary highs, and a move right back up to that 352 price resistance for 4.2% in gains, ultimately challenging the primary, which I consider a stronger level of resistance right off the May 2022 reactionary highs right across the board there, and which will coincide with the 376 price resistance. Not only will you take out that 200-day moving average, which would be pretty bullish there, but taking out that next level support right above would be really bullish in my opinion. And again, support resistance becomes support right after that key breakout, if and when we get that. And then ultimately just a ton of resistance up above with the 421 price resistance and this hidden reactionary low, reactionary high, multitude of reactionary lows. I believe we split this neckline off this, definitely not the most well-defined, but it gives me that sense of a head and shoulder inverse bottom fill there. And again, that's the neckline, the pretty big, that's what bull traders, dip buyers, they want to break out right through that 376 price resistance, coinciding with that neckline, and then ultimately big move to the concealed primary uptrend line. And if that goes right there, that would only I would only suspect a much larger and or powerful move to the upside.